Hey, who wants light cheese and who wants dark cheese?
Chandler Bing, played by an actor who was effortlessly so fast and original.
Someone at work ate my sandwich.
Well, what did the police say?
And now it seems impossible that all those years ago when we were laughing, we never knew that the young star was fighting for his life in a riptide of addiction. It was pulling him to hell and back over and over again, and he was trying to keep it a secret from everyone.
Secrets kill you. Secrets kill people like me.
Hi, my name is Matthew, although you may know me by another name. My friends call me Maddie, and I should be dead.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
You say, addiction, the big terrible thing, is far too powerful for anyone to defeat alone. But together, one day at a time, we can beat it down.
Yeah. Your disease is just outside, just doing one-arm push-ups, just waiting for you, waiting to get you alone. Because alone, you lose to the disease. And now I finally feel okay and feel like I've got some strength.
For a start, I've surrendered, but to the winning side, not the losing. I'm no longer mired in an impossible battle with drugs and alcohol, and helping others had become the answer for me.
For some reason, it's obviously because I was on Friends, more people will listen to me. So I've got to take advantage of that. I've got to help as many people as I can.
He says that's why he has written the harrowing details about his journey through alcohol, all those drugs, and the fight to break free.
I once saw Martin Sheen at a podium, and he said, I want to tell you a story about a guy who goes to St. Peter's office. He dies, and he goes to St. Peter's office. And St. Peter says, do you have any scars? And the man very proudly says, no, I don't. And St. Peter says, why? Was there nothing worth fighting for? And I liked hearing that, obviously.
Lisa Kudrow says Matthew Perry was always the one trying to keep everyone else happy.
Yeah, that's very nice.
And that you kept everybody laughing.
Lisa is the funniest, maybe the funniest person I've ever worked with, and just sees the world in a really funny way. Maddie is hilarious, David Schwimmer is hilarious, and of course, Courteney. Courteney said this was on the second day of work, so we should all be an ensemble, and that sounded great.
And Jennifer Aniston? They had met years earlier. Perry asked her out on a date. She said no. Let's be friends.
Well, how can you not have a crush on Jenny and Courteney and Lisa? So it made it kind of difficult to go to work because I had to pretend that I didn't have these. David Schwimmer was the hot guy in the first year. I got the first movie, and he came into my dressing room when we were about to renegotiate. And he said, I think we should negotiate together. And I said, great, idiot. That sounds great.
Together, they negotiate a new contract. And remember, all those years ago, addiction was even more in the shadows, before so many famous people started telling their stories. And soon, Matthew Perry's secret is going to take an even darker turn. But at some point along the path, his friends reach out.
Jenny, yeah.
And she says, we know you were drinking.
Yeah, imagine how scary a moment that was. And I said, how? I thought I was hiding it so well. And she said, we can smell it.
In nature, when a penguin is injured, the other penguins group around it and prop it up until it's better. This is what my co-stars on Friends did for me.
And I was doing fine this afternoon.
He was making a movie called Fools Rush In, and during a lunch break, he was playing around on a jet ski. Has an injury. He's given a pill for the pain and says it was like warm honey entering his veins.
I swear to God, I think if I'd never taken it, none of the next 3 decades would have gone the way they did. Who knows? But when I woke up, 40 more pills had been delivered to my house.
They were Vicodin. He tells himself maybe he can curb his drinking if he uses pills to tame his fear and self-doubt. More pills of many kinds that take over with a vengeance.
I'd been taking something like 12 a day, and then went cold turkey one day and felt absolutely terrible.
Because addiction is the obsession of your mind. Now give me everything you gave me before and more. That's what happens.
His body has built up such a tolerance. He takes more pills to stave off withdrawal, and then, horrifyingly more.
55 Vicodin a day, which is where I was.
At one point, a doctor shows up.
I had drunk a party-sized bottle of vodka, the one with the handle on it. When the doctor looked around the room, he saw the bottle and said in a nervous voice, "Did you drink all of that?" "Yes," I said. "May I have the Valium every 4 hours, not every 6? With that, he turned tail and ran top speed down the spiral staircase and out the door, presumably so he wouldn't actually be in the room if Matthew Perry died.
In this weird way, I feel sorry for that guy. Because that's a guy that's out of control. I didn't know what was going on with me. I weighed 155 pounds, on my way to 128 pounds.
Detox is hell. Detox is lying in bed, watching the seconds go by. My insides feel like they're trying to crawl out of my body. I'm shaking and sweating. I'm begging like a child for any kind of medication that will help ease the symptoms.
He's even nominated for an Emmy. After 10 years, the series is ending.
The end of Friends meant the end of an era, and work like that was going to be hard to find. But I was sober, and I stayed sober for a pretty long time. And then something happened. I was able to stay sober unless anything happened, good or bad. And something happened, I don't even remember what, and I took pills over it. And the insanity of that, and starting the addiction all over again.
Since then, he's been writing his book about a hard-earned sober life. And the most important message, you have to keep trying.
What I kept thinking was, okay, why? Why was I spared when these other 4 people passed away? And every doctor in the world says that person should be dead. So I thought, there's a reason, there's got to be a reason that I'm here.
How will we know when you're in trouble, when you're not okay?
If I say, I'm just going to chill alone at home tonight. And part 2, the other thing, is if I ever say I'm cured.
And you know this, I think, probably, but every single person says, tell him he's got us with him.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm very grateful for that.
Okay, we'll do it again.
Yeah, let's do it again tomorrow.